It's the weekend, which means create a club career mode. I'm trying to make this a thing. We asked a random person on the internet to pick us a place in the UK. Honestly, I was trying to be a bit more vague to get some spicy responses. But the first person, Charlie Beans, came back to me pretty swiftly and said Nottingham. Random people on the internet just being nice. I can't deal with this. So I've had help in the creative process through my followers on Twitter. Jack first suggested we should do something to the west of the city because the east has both Notts County and Nottingham Forest. I'll go one further and say that because these are southeast, we should go northwest. Now, the first bit of grass in the northwest section of Nottingham, weirdly, is the Forest Recreation Ground in a place called Forest Fields, so we can't use that. Going a bit further on, there's Melbourne Park, and there's also a cricket ground just off Valley Road. I mean, this road's called the Western Boulevard. That's kind of apt. Sorry, lads, we're gonna knock out some of these houses. Then you look at the names around this area. Nothing can really go with Nottingham. I get a suggestion from Matthew Sommerfield. Surely it has to be Sherwood FC. Surely, with Robin Hood so closely tied with this city, it's literally the first thing they talk about. Nottingham has links to the legend of Robin Hood. Oh yes, and sometimes they made lace. If we have a look at the badges of Nottingham Forest and Notts County, there is a distinct lack of circle badges, and that gives me an opening to make a circle badge. There's the coat of arms. Stags and arrows. Stags and arrows sounds like a great name for a pub. Notts County got black and white. Forest has got red. There's a bit of green in there, but we're not going to go all green. There's some colourblind people watching the series. Maybe incorporate a slight bit of green in the shirt. Stag on rum. What? On rum? Is that a drunk stag? I've got this feeling that yellow's going to be very difficult to get right. We're going to try and put a shield in the middle, but I do have a feeling, a fear that this will be too much like the Man City badge. Looking like something children would make at primary school at the moment. Two-tone split on the shield. It needs a pop, and the pop will come in the form of a gradient. The arrows have helped a lot. I think we're finally getting somewhere. List of film and television series featuring Robin Hood. The first one's in 1908. The yellow's giving off too much Mansfield. We're gonna have to change the team's kit colours. Mostly white, slight bit of green. Do we need anything on the sides? We'll give a nod to the lace making industry. Yeah. Mate, I want that all over the badge. How did that primary school effort turn into this? It's time to head on to FIFA. It's not going to be a do or die season. We're going to stretch this to a few seasons. A poor team, Sherwood FC, stealing the dignity from the rich. The goal is to finish above Nottingham Forest by using the incredibly overpowered free agents list. So really, it's an automatic dub, but how good can that final team be? We are going to replace Northampton in League 2. I mean, we talked about Mansfield in the intro, so they're the rivals, but we know that the proper rivals, the true rivals, are Nottingham Forest in the Championship. The badge and the manufacturer logo are not symmetrical. What are you doing? Town Park, Melbourne Park. We're ready to create this club. Squad age to randomise first. Stop it there. It's very young. When I change this to half a star, we run with it. No matter how bad the formation is, we have to stick with it. And it is a 3-5-2. Hollington, a 66 overall centre-back. These guys just don't seem like a team that is half a star. We're having the negotiation strictness on loose. We're going to concentrate on 2 games. Home against Nottingham Forest, away against Nottingham Forest, and maybe Derby as well. So the first season is a bit of a write-off. There's no good free agents in. So we have to get to that second season as quickly as possible. That means calendar simming all the way through. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth our time renewing contracts because pretty sure this team that we're seeing is going to be completely stripped out by season 2. I hope we're not going to get sacked. We're going to advance all the way to June the 30th. I'm going to sit back and relax for 2 seconds. We're going to get to the second tier of English football without having to spend a penny on scouting, on transfers, just the player wages. And the player wages aren't going to be that much either. Wait, Robin Hood of the football world. Still in a job. Apparently there was a cup game in March. Interesting to see what that was. Probably FA Cup. But in March, that must be like 5th round. Quite an incredible run, whatever it is. We finished in 20th place. Carlisle, Swindon, Newport, Scunthorpe all had worse seasons than us. 75 on the manager rating. What on earth was that cup competition in March? So it'll be something pointless like the Papa John's Trophy. Well, Ipswich won it. Yes, we got to the semis. Hollington's up to a 68, the 31-year-old. Roland 65, Mason 65. It's just not a half-star team, is it? Oh, of course, we got youth players. Let's have a look at the youth academy. Anything interesting? No. It's a waste of time concentrating on anything the team has right now, because going into the second season, it's all gonna change. Sherwood FC hanging around the bottom of League 2 with not that much aspiration are gonna go on one remarkable run here that will end in them being the pride of Nottingham. Time to get searching. I'll be back in a second when we have a shortlist. PSG have released Xavi Simons, so we might make the move to Sherwood. That would be a head-turner. Oh yeah, so this is the huge list of names that will change Sherwood's fortunes. We'll go from top to bottom. It's Aidan McDonnell. Transfer budget 3.3 million, so he can really go excessive on the wages. This guy only wants 2.4k a week. Andre Blajek, crucial squad role is a good sign. Disregard the release clause. This kid only wants £350 per week. Next up, Rafael Alfand. Another crucial squad role, and I'm seeing Blajek's name on the wall, so that means that he's one of the highest overall players in the team. Disregard the release. He only wants £350 a week. Get in. It's so overpowered. The free agents list this year is a joke. Left back, Jose Cabrera. League 2's not going to know what hit it. £400 for Cabrera. Get in there. Raffaele De Angelis, the Italian striker, is wanting a grand. I'll give him a grand. Gabriel Cardoso. So this guy can play left back, left wing back, and left midfield. He's going to get a big payday. I'm going to offer him a grand. Yep, that's reasonable. Joseph Harris, United States central midfielder. They're all signing up for 5-year deals as well. Amazing stuff. You can get a team set up, no problem, from right here all the way to the Premier League in one season. I have no doubt. Gabriel Hernandez, Spanish 17-year-old centre-back. We're going to see all the overalls at the end of the negotiations. £400 a week for Hernandez. Now Finley Hobbs, who looks really good. A lot of the big clubs must be sniffing around this player, but we're in first. We're stealing their property. We're stealing their talents. £850 a week for Finley Hobbs. That's another signing. Gabin Perron. That'll be £400 a week. Fran Perea, Mexican holding midfielder, on £400 a week. Gil Rodriguez. Loads of centre-backs on the shortlist. Probably have to drop some. Ismail Rivera. Shake hands. All good. Welcome to the club. Armand Murati, a left back from Albania. High on the work rates. Like it. Jesus Molina. Disregard the release clause. £400 a week. Danny Bello, right midfielder. I think the only winger that's on this shortlist, so wingers might be an issue unless we retrain that fullback. Christophe Batale. He is a striker, French striker. I think this episode is really showing you why you should put strict negotiations on, because loose negotiations allow you to just completely ruin your game in terms of challenge in a rather swift fashion. Esteval Brito. And he's coming at a big cost in comparison to the others. At 1.8k a week, Ismail Cuesta. Look at the state of this guy's defending. 73 to 83. Martin de Menezes. The only problem that he's 5'10", but even so, when you're simulating a lot of games at the start, who cares about the height? Angel Gonzalez is next up, the only goalkeeper on the list. £450 per week for him. Now, Jean Hernandez. Most of these players will probably stay to the end. Some will get replaced by future free agents. Remember, the highest overall player before this was 68. The centre-back got to 68. I've made a bit of a boo-boo with Jimenez, so Jimenez might not be joining. Let's try and get Xavi Simons. What is all this about? We've just signed up one of PSG's hot prospects. Alej Kolar, the Slovakian centre mid. That'll be £900 a week. Ali Dimersi, £1,200. Last two. Cataneo, Italian centre forward, 3.8k. That's a lot. He must be decent. Any bets on who's going to be the best player of the lot? Josep Cruz could be. He's got some quality defensive stats. Can we throw 3 grand at him? He wants 4.5. Signed up. That is the change to Sherwood FC. How good is the best player? 75 overall Martin de Menezes. 75 in League 2. Absolutely astounding. Goalkeepers and wingers were our weakest spots, so we've shortlisted more players here, hoping to sign them all up. Great find. Ethan Vidal. So quick. Acceleration 82 to 92. Maybe one day in the Create a Club career mode, we'll have the goal to smash League 2 the hardest and just see the devastation that we can cause with players like this. Rafael Araujo will be our latest recruit. Disregard the release clause. 2.4k. Rafael Alvarez, £550 a week. Seydou Kane, Cameroonian right midfielder. Drop you a couple of grand there. And it's an insult. So Kane will have to wait. Hopefully no other club picks him up. Really time to sign up Ethan Vidal, who could be the star man. I'll offer you a good sum of money here. 6 grand to play. That's it. Santiago Rodriguez, come on into my office. We need to talk. This will be 1.4k. Transfer budget is going down fast. Hernan Delgado, 1.4k. Signed up. So there's wingers, goalkeepers in. We'll see what we can do with Jimenez and Kane if we get another chance. Whitehouse is retiring at the end of the season. Tommy Wilson contract expiring in 12 months. Let me expire it for you now. This lad, Boguer, his contract is expiring in 12 months. No, it expires right now. Godfrey added to the transfer list. And the rest of them. Maybe try and keep someone like Tommy Mason. Looks like the best bet. This 65 overall centre-back, 24 years old. Or see how Harrington declines at 31. Genuinely disgusting. It's an entire page of 70s. And for the first time in a long time, we've won the pre-season tournament. How many points are we going to accumulate in both League 2 and League 1? There's a player that I've missed. Nice one, Global Transfer Network. Sergio Pacheco, a real latecomer. 2.9k. Jimenez has joined Club Tijuana, but Seydou Kane, who's 69 overall, we've got another chance with him. Pretty sure he wants a lot of money. It's 5 grand, and he's going to take the 5 grand per week. Any other stunners that they've picked up? Oh, Bobby Sharp. Kid only wants a sporadic squad role, which shows how quickly we've changed things around here. 3 grand? Probably a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but for a player of his talents, a really low amount. De Menezes is still the highest overall player in the squad. We've now got the start of the season. Will we lose a game? Away against Hartlepool, 4-1 win. Cup against Burnley. I mean, it went to penalties. Wimbledon Green. Colchester. We're only drawing there against Colchester. Away against Scunthorpe is a 4-0 victory. We've broken the game. We've broken the game. We're Sherwood FC and we've broken the game. It's win after win after win. We're coming for you. Derby County, we're coming for you. Nottingham Forest. Notts County's not even in this game, so we've already gone past you, thank you very much. My manager rating must be at 99. There's still no losses in the league. It's the start of January. Rochdale are down. Salford don't stand a chance. It's a 4-1 win against Salford. Stevenage, 2-1 there. We've lost in the league to Newport County. Oh, it's not the undefeated season. Crewe Alexandra is a 3-1 win. Congratulations, Newport County. That's some performance to start. Oh, we've lost to Swindon Town. What's going on? That ends the season. The number of points accumulated by Sherwood FC is 124. After 40 wins, 4 draws and 2 losses, we're heading to League 1 in some style. We check out the overalls in a second when we move over to this third season now. Just when you think it can't get any more ugly, another season brings more free agents, brings more opportunity for us to strengthen the side. Our highest overall player is now at 78. It's still Martin de Menezes. Oh, Alexander Hawkins. He is a state. Look at that. It's greens everywhere. Oh, stop it now. There's another striker from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Rijad Izetbegovic. This guy is from Zimbabwe. Isn't Santiago Munoz the guy who signed for Newcastle? How many squad slots have we got left? We have 13 places. Bro, there's a 19-year-old centre-back who's 84 out of the traps. Stunning behaviour. To make Alexander Hawkins even better, he's got second wind. Even though we are a small club, look at the transfer budget. I'm going to offer £12,000. Alexander Hawkins is not leaving my sights. Stan Blom from the Netherlands. Throw a couple of grand his way. Of course, the other ridiculous forward, I'll throw 10 grand at you. The forward line is very much secure, but we could add Santiago Munoz to it. Why not? 11 grand. Fran Fernandez, Colombian fullback, looks sensational, and it's £450 a week to sign him. Let's go Domenico Conte. 84 overall. He's already valued at £42 million. It's only the 8 grand that he wants on the wages. I'm shaking my head at this. It is a madness. Oh, of course, the Zimbabwean kid, Matope and Yathi. If we got the sprint speed and acceleration on this kid, make him a winger. Let's try out Ilias Kulimans. We can't get enough of them centre-backs. I must have about 10 in the team. I'll give you 7 grand a week. You're not going to say no to that. Angel Garcia, Chilean central defensive midfielder. A lot of green stats. So many green stats there. Very smart signing. 4.8k a week. He'll be good to play with, I'm sure. I am running out of time. Would love to keep on signing players up, but we've got the more important ones in. Let's have a look at the overalls now. Top overall is Domenico Conte. Martin de Menezes is second place. Alexander Hawkins is 78. Gabriel Hernandez, 77. Yeah, that amazing Fran Fernandez is 75. Oh, mate. What a team we are building. Go on, then. Let's add one more, just for the sake of it. Axel Gerard, another Belgian, into the side. So many now at 70 and above. With Domenico Conte, the 84 overall regen from the free agents list. Ready to crush League One since his 73 overall. Jude Holt will be the late signing this summer. 7 grand. He'll be happy, very happy. I don't think we'll get as many points as we got in the first season. Let's see how we get on. The mentality shift in this club is very evident. 4-0 against Harrogate Town, who somehow find themselves in League One. Well in. Gillingham, Full, to the mighty Sherwood, Leyton Orient and Fleetwood Town somehow managed to achieve a point against this super club. And in the Cup, Leyton Orient have defeated Sherwood. Right, we've got Tottenham in the FA Cup coming up. Let's see what kind of result we can muster up here. 3-1 win against Tottenham Hotspur. I've completed career mode, mate. Now Manchester City away in the Cup end of February. Surely we can't do this. Surely not. Oh! What is going on? Will one of our new strikers be top goal scorer in the league? You'd think so. With all the goals that we're scoring, we finish on 114 points. 66 on the manager rating. I've got you promoted twice. Championship to come. Santiago Munoz came second. De Angelis 8th. So no golden boot there. What happened with Manchester City? So it must have been the FA Cup. That is a sensational result. And then we lost to Crystal Palace on penalties. Dumping Man City out the cup, lads. Conte is up to 86. Hawkins is 81. Martin de Menezes has now reached the overall of 80. A good majority is in the 70 bracket. Nottingham Forest, you better be ready for this. What kind of firepower can we add to this already stacked squad? It's the Championship. Our transfer budget is £15 million. Just checking around. Nottingham Forest are here. Derby or not. That's fine. Final quick zoom through the free agents list. Oh, Salinas. The centre forwards are broken. That is an 84 overall centre forward. Unrelenting. And we'll pick up this Argentine striker for good measure. You can have 15 grand, son. Mateo Moens, value of 41.5 million. So silly. Felipe Cruz, central defensive midfielder. Brazilian nationality, 3.4k a week. We'll take Ignacio Salinas, another tall, marauding centre forward, 2.6k a week. Branko Milicevic, I don't think he's crazy high overall. We go 8k a week, which is accepted. Bring in another goalkeeper, Diogo Ribeiro. Can't sign any more just yet. We have reached the maximum squad size of 52. Seems like Bobby Sharp wasn't good enough. So we'll release Bobby Sharp. We'll also release Questar. Just 2 more spaces. Abdallah Ali, 2.8k a week. Seeing this central attacking midfielder, Gustavo Fuentes, who probably won't see the pitch whilst we're playing, but it's nice to have a different style of player, a central attacking midfielder. We'll give him 9k a week. Why are we picking up so many L's? That's not what we do at this football club. The guys have genuinely lost their rhythm. Shout out to Accrington Stanley making the championship and then beating us. We are sitting in 11th place with Nottingham Forest in our sights. Some players out of form up front. We're running with a team of Garrido, Munoz, Moens just in behind, Vidal, Pacheco, Gerard, Ali, midfield. Defense, Hernandez, Conte, De Menezes. The centre-back, I thought it was a holding midfielder for a second, and Araujo in the net. Nottingham Forest against Sherwood FC. This is going to be magic. How long can they hold us off for? Can they even dream about winning? Vidal! Absolutely not! What a goal to start us off! The Sherwood FC fans are on their feet. Definitely not something shared with the Forest fans. That is a rocket. The winds of change blowing around Nottingham. A deep defence. Don't want them to invite pressure. And it's only a 3-back. Good finish. Into the top corner. Forest to level. They're not going down without a fight. I respect it. Can someone in a white shirt get their head onto this? They'll drop for Munoz on the edge. Here's Gerard. No. Conte, the centre-back, trying his look from outside the box, keeps things alive for Sherwood. Ali. Oh, thank you very much. Nice touch. I think it's Moens who's made it 2-1 Sherwood. There's a through ball, and they're not stopping the speed of Munoz. Good save. All the way across the midfield from Vidal to Ali. You go back to Moens. Ali's open. Skip over it. It's some really slick play. Oh, so I was thinking before this game I wouldn't continue it because of how stupid the free agents list is, but they are playing silky football, and it's not the end of the Sherwood story, is it? Really? Ali. Oh, we're onside here. It's another one. It's Santiago Munoz. It's 4-1. 34 minutes have been played. Lovely ball around the corner. Oh, and he's put it in. All right. Nottingham Forest still not dead. The heartbeat just about remaining lolly. He's offered up a lifeline. It's a little glimmer. Oh, yes. Okay, goalkeeper's not really covering himself in any glory. He was there. He should have made the save. The transition of power is a difficult one. It's wide to Vidal and then back in. Garrido! Saved. Oi! Ali! I don't know how he's got that into the bottom corner, but we'll take it 5-3, and that's probably game, set, and match. Runner. We found it. Moens. And now Ali back post. There's someone lurking back post! I think we might have found the rhythm again. It's Munoz for the 6th Sherwood goal. Second half, goalkeeper's done himself a great service because I did have question marks on him. He is a decent goalkeeper after all. And that is full time at 6-3. Our first ever victory, I think, against Nottingham Forest. On to the next. End of February 2025 when we meet Nottingham Forest again, finish above them in the table, end the episode. Right now, with the form that we're showing in December, we might be getting promoted again. Who would bet against us? This is the second time we've been drawn against Forest in the Cup. The game is telling us something. Sherwood are in third. We got Garrido close to the top goal scorers with 18 goals so far. Conte is now up to 88 overall. Pretty obvious that he's going to make the 90s. Mowins can go on to the wing. I want to see Hawkins up there. Sherwood against Nottingham Forest. Mowins back to Hawkins. Into the box. Little fake shot. Mowins crossing. Oh, that's going to drop for me. What a fantastic save. Vidal now has the ball. The header. We've kept it in. Somehow, Samba collects and calms everything down. We have the best home record in the league. Maybe not with defending like that. Vidal. Go on. Ooh, I tell you what, the number 10 should have taken that on himself. Through ball. We've gone a bit too adventurous here. Great save, keeper. I think it's Mowins against the world. Maybe a little clip up. Volley! Yes! Who's that? Oh, it's the lad with the long name. Izetbegovic. Finally, we get it going up front. That's a nice little finish by the Bosnian. Conte, touch, composure. He is first class. First class. Results-driven business, I guess. We're not playing well at all. But that won't matter to the fans and the people surrounding Sherwood FC as we eye up this league double. Hernandez has done very well to win the ball with no problems whatsoever. A nice standing tackle. We can just see it out. Fuentes has looked solid. Trying the long shot. Oh, yes! Getting the long shot right at the end. Ah, some scenes. 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 I don't know why there's so many scenes, but yeah, it's in there. Gerard caps off the episode with a beauty. He has belted it top corner. Their keeper has been pretty good through the two games, but he's not stopping that one. I say he's been pretty good. He has conceded 8 goals in total. That is 2-0. Sherwood FC, best team in Nottingham, which is not really that much of a claim. It used to be. Would I continue on with this save? Now, at one point in that first game, I was thinking, oh, I probably will continue on with this save, but I'm going to say no. Don't really like this formation that much if we are to stick by the rules and keep it as this formation. So I'll pass on it, but it has been a good experiment. It does show you how ridiculously overpowered the free agents are. 4th season, we've got promoted. So it's back-to-back-to-back promotions into the Premier League. And do we have a Golden Boot winner? No, but it doesn't matter. Our highest rated player, Domenico Conte at 89, Mowins 84, Garrido 83, Hawkins 83, 81 for De Menezes, 80 for Munoz, 80 for Hernandez, 80 for Fuentes, 80 for Gerard. Insane team built super quickly. I've only been recording for 2 hours. This has been Cutzy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of the Creator Club series. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a like, get subscribing to the channel, and check out Youth Squad Legends. I'll put that little thing in the top right corner. Check it out. It would mean so much to me if you could. Big thanks to everybody on the right hand side, the patrons, absolute legends, helping me out, keeping a roof over my head. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye. No! Ah! This game!
Why have you brought your child to the nightclub?
He's not my child. I've got him held hostage.
The press conference noise is like the sound of my soul!